Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Want to give you guys a heads up on 2 free PC games you can pick up right now, and it's on the Epic Game Store, so if you guys want to click off right now, click off. However, we'll go over those. We'll go over the freebies next week, as there is a major title being given away for free, at least one that I would say is relatively major. We'll go over that, and we'll go over the freebies on the Amazon Prime, on Amazon Prime Gaming. If you do have a Prime subscription, I mean, most of you guys do at this stage of the game. If you don't, family member might, somebody you know should have a Prime subscription, I feel like these days it's pretty common, but we'll go over those, and we'll highlight some pretty good deals from our friends at Green Man Gaming, as they're running a bunch of pretty decent deals, so we'll talk that at the end of this video. But first of all, the freebies over on the Epic Game Store: Eastern Exorcist and Joral's Brother and the Most Important Game of the Galaxy. Eastern Exorcist is a super stylish game. Like, that's one that I actually think is a pretty solid freebie. It's got a great aesthetic, honestly reminiscent of something like a Vanillaware game. Gives me vibes of like a Muramasa the Demon's Blade, which I know is not a game that all of you guys are familiar with, but from a stylistic standpoint, I think it looks phenomenal. And the game itself, typically $17.99, but it is available free on EGS. A stunning 2D side-scrolling action RPG set in a fantasy Eastern world with the vicious spirits and monsters. Plays a skilled exorcist against chaotic evil to fight your way through the brutal world and experience different stories of joy and sorrow. 336 reviews, 86% positive reception on that side. All hand-drawn Chinese ink painting style with many atmospheric scenes. Use your sword to execute demons and monsters with tactical combat mechanics in a hand-drawn frame-by-frame action design experience. A complicated journey with joy and sorrow as an exorcist, and cutscenes are shown in the form of a Chinese opera. So that is all available for free, and also available free is Joral's Brother and the Most Important Game of the Galaxy. Quite the name for a game, but that is available totally free right now. Typically $14.99, 167 reviews, 83% positive. Joral's Brother and the Most Important Game of the Galaxy is a point-and-click adventure about an 8-year-old boy who lives with his eccentric family in the shadow of Joral, his handsome and popular brother, based on the award-winning Brazilian animation Joral's Brother. 167 reviews, 83% positive. Charming art style there, typically $15, but available for free right now. And then next week, you are going to have a Firestone Online Idol RPG in-game content being given away, and Nightingale. Nightingale is a early access survival game that had a lot of buzz leading up to its release, so that's going to be given away for free as well on the Epic Game Store. Nightingale definitely fell off quite a bit, still in early access, but yeah, that'll be given out for free next week. And you'll be able to check that out as well. So we'll give you guys a heads up on that. And then the freebies over on Prime Gaming. There's a lot of stuff being given away. The GOG titles, Sid Meier's Civilization 4, the Complete Edition, Fate, the Cursed King, Sid Meier's Civilization 3, Tower of Time, Residual, Spelljammer Pirates of Realm Space. You've got Dungeons & Dragons Ravenloft series. You've got Fantasy Empires, Heroes of Loot 2, Tin Hearts is being given away, and all of those are GOG. Then for the Epic Game Store titles, you do have some titles being given out as well, including Into the Breach, Marvel's Midnight Suns, and you've got Boxes, Lost Fragments, and then there are a couple of games that are on the Prime launcher, Amazon launcher, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, those are the freebies over on Prime Gaming. And lastly, I do want to highlight some pretty good deals from our friends over at Green Man Gaming. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 for XP members is 31% off for $41.27. Yes, this is a hefty price point, but these PlayStation published games always hold up in price, and Spider-Man 2, while it did come out back in January, hasn't really seen many discounts, so it getting any kind of a discount I think is worth a mention. $41.27 for the game. Look, I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2. I definitely get why people had their problems with it. I think from a gameplay standpoint, it is a significant improvement upon Spider-Man, the original. I think from a content standpoint, it's really good. I thought the side activities were pretty well done for the most part. There are some side quest lines that I wasn't crazy about and I found very mundane, but I thought a lot of it was well done. The actual narrative and the story, I just felt that's where they fumbled a lot on Spider-Man 2. Are there some high moments? Yes, absolutely. But there are definitely some narrative issues with Spider-Man 2, and hopefully they could, course correct a little bit with Spider-Man 3. And it's still a very good game, all things considered, and bear in mind that the PC version was an absolute atrocity when it initially came out. But this is one of those games that, in my experience, Nix's software fixed it very, very quickly. It's unfortunate because Nix's was literally batting damn near 100. Like, every single one of their PC versions were at least pretty good. And Spider-Man 2, for them to swing the other way completely, I really want to know what happened in regards to Spider-Man 2, because they were doing such a good job with the other outings that Spider-Man 2 turning out this bad was incredibly jarring, because Nix's did a phenomenal job. And if you actually look at the Steam reception of Spider-Man 2, recent reviews, 86% positive across 700 reviews, all-time 10,000 reviews, 79% positive. This game was at like the mostly negative and mixed reception when it initially came out. And, you typically had the, it runs fine for me, bandits out there that, I absolutely hate. But yes, this game had a plethora of issues when it initially came out, but I still think it's a worthwhile game. I do like Spider-Man 2018 better, but it is what it is. I think for this price point, it's an okay pickup. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, 22% off for XP members, $39 on this. The reviews of this have been posted. I've seen some comments being like, bro, this game came out, 30 years ago, 27 years ago? It's been many, many years, and they're charging $50 base for it. That's Square Enix. That's what they do. Like, Star Ocean Second Story was $50. A lot of those older games that get remastered by Square Enix and upgraded, they charge $50 for them. But FF Tactics is a beloved game, and if you do want to pick it up, hey, at least you won't be paying $50 at GMG. You will be paying $39, so you can check that out. Street Fighter 6 is $17, which is a game that I really enjoyed, and I'm not somebody that's trying to get super good at fighting games these days, but I think Street Fighter 6 is a great pickup at $17. Definitely a worthwhile shout there, and a really solid single-player component, all things considered. I thought the single-player was really, really good. So yeah, $17 on that, good pickup there. And then Resident Evil 4 Remake, they've got some Capcom deals running right now, and RE4 Remake for $17 I think is quite good as well. Love Resident Evil 4, I often say it, but it's one of the greatest games of all time. Being remade, and a really good job with that. What do you get? One of the greatest games of all time all over again, and it's awesome. Definitely worthwhile to go through that, and who knows, will it have some ties to Requiem? I don't know, but $17 for Resident Evil 4. There you go with that. That'll do it for me. Again, 2 freebies over on the Epic Games Store. You've got freebies on Prime Gaming and a ton of great deals over at GMG. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.